So for today's video, I will discuss to you everything about IP address. So let's get started. What is IP address? IP address stands for an Internet Protocol address, which a numerical label assigned to each device connected to a computer network that uses the Internet Protocol for communication. An IP address serves two main functions: host network interface identification and location addressing. The Internet Protocol is responsible for addressing, delivering, and routing your online requests precisely. It attaches an electronic return address to all your online requests and activity for you. The address it uses is the IP address for your sample. An IP address is written in dotted decimal notation, which is four sets of numbers separated by period, each set representing 8-bit number ranging from 0 to 255. An example of IP versus 4 address is 216.3.128.12, which is the IP address previously assigned to a location net. These IP addresses are further divided into two main types: static and dynamic IP address. Let's have a good look at both for better understanding. So, static IP address, as the name speaks, the static IP address are those types of IP address that never change once they are assigned to a device network. Note though, this type of addressing is cost-effective but could have a high security risk. Static IP addresses are mostly used by web, email, and gaming servers who don't care much about hiding their locations. So the dynamic IP address, on the other hand, a dynamic IP address changes each time the device logs into a network. This kind of IP address is very to raise and are thus used by companies and business firms. You must be thinking as to what allocates this dynamic IP address every time the device logs in. Well, these IP addresses are assigned using DHCP, means Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Talking about DHCP in detail is beyond the scope of this article, and we will take it up in a post. The IP address is a 32-bit number that uniquely identifies a network interface on a machine. An IP address is typically written in decimal digits, formatted as 4 8-bits fields separated by periods. So, each bit field represents a byte of the IP address. This form of representing the bytes of an IP address is often referred to as the dotted decimal format. So, the bytes of the IP address are further classified into two parts: the network part and the host part. Shows the component parts of typically IP address 129.144.50.56. Network part. This part specifies the unique number assigned to your network. It also identifies the class of the network assigned. So, number one, the network part takes up 2 bytes of the IP address. So, the host part, this is the part of the IP address that you assign to each host. It uniquely identifies this machine on your network. Note that for each host on your network, the network part of the address will be the same, but the host part must be different. So, subnet number optional. Local network with large number of hosts are sometimes divided into subnets. If you choose to divide your network into subnets, you need to assign subnet number for the subnet. You can maximize the efficiency of IP address space by using some of the bits from the host number part of the IP address as a network identifier. When use a network identifier, the specified part of the address becomes the subnet number. You create a subnet number by using a netmarks, which is a bit max that selects the network and subnet parts of IP address. Let's proceed to the number system. Number system is the foundation of the quantitative section for IBPS PO exam. The main aim of testing the numerical ability of a candidate in various competitive exams is to check whether the candidate can perform mathematical operation or calculation. This is the reason why the knowledge of numbers and number system is important for any persons who appears of competitive exam. In this post, we will discuss the is number system and what are the different types of numbers in number system in IBPS PO exam, which will help you to perform various mathematical operation and calculation in less time. What is number system? A number system is a collection of various symbols which are called digits. The different types of number system. 1. Binary number system. A binary number system is a system which has a base of 2. It means that it has only two different symbols that make up its number system. The two symbols are shown below. The numbers that are made in binary number system are made up of 0 or 1. 2 decimal number system. The number system that we follow is called as decimal number system where the base is 10. The base 10 indicates that there are 10 different symbols that we use. The 10 symbols are shown below. These symbols are called as digits. Any number that we form is combination of the above digits. 1, 4, 2, 5, combination of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 9, 4, 7, 3, 7, combination of 4, 9, 4, 7, 3, 7. The number 1, 4, 8, 6 can be represented as we represent the numbers in this manner because we are using different digits and each digit has different place value depending on its position. The representation should be in the power of tens. Any two digit A and B can be represented as 3 digits A, B, and C should be represented as classification of number system. A decimal number system has 11 digits but it is consists of infinite numbers. Real numbers. Real numbers represented the actual physical quantities like length, height, weight, density, etc. In a meaningful figure, these are further classified as rational number. These are numbers which can be represented in the form of AB, where A and B are integers and B is not equals to 0. Rational numbers are either terminating or recurring in a nature. 2. Irrational number. These are numbers which cannot be expressed as AB and where B it is not equal 0. Irrational numbers are neither non-terminating or non-recurring in nature. Terminating numbers. Terminating numbers are those numbers which stop after decimal point. Non-terminating numbers. Non-terminating numbers are the numbers which don't stop after the decimal numbers. Recurring numbers. The part of the number which keeps or recurring again is termed as a recurring number. Generally, non-terminating numbers are classified as recurring numbers. Non-recurring numbers. Non-recurring numbers are those numbers which don't keep on recurring again and again. Types of numbers. Natural numbers is the set of positive numbers. 2. Whole number. It is set of natural numbers including 0. Integers. Integers is the set of whole number along with negative numbers. 4. Even numbers. Set of numbers exactly divisible by 2. 5. Odd numbers. Set of numbers not exactly divisible by 2. Factors and multiplies. If a number x divides perfectly, then x is considered as a factor of y, and y becomes the multiple of x. For example, 4 is a factor of 16 and 18 is a multiple of 6. Prime numbers. Prime number are the numbers which have no factor other than 1 and itself. Composite numbers. Composite numbers are those numbers which have other factor besides 1 and itself, i.e., it has more than 2 factors. Numbers which are not prime are called as composite numbers. So let's proceed to fractions. A fractions denotes a part of parts of unit. It is majorly classified into following types. 1. Proper fractions. In a proper fraction, the numerator is always less than the denominator. Proper fractions are always less than 1. 2. Improper fraction. In an improper fraction, the number is more than the denominator. Improper fractions are greater than 1. 3. Mixed fraction. A mixed fraction consists of two parts, i.e., the fractions which consist of two parts, i.e., the integer part and the fractional part. All mixed fractions are improper fractions.